So here is my newest welding project. It is a Strongman frame. It's kind of like a farmer's walk, but instead of having two individual pieces, it is one solid piece. So it's definitely easier than doing a farmer's walk. I got this whole video sped up anywhere from 5 times as fast as I'm actually doing it to 7 times as fast as I'm actually doing it. So I am just, I don't know, kind of doing my own thing here. It's going pretty quick, so I can't really explain much what I'm doing. This is just some practice welds. Here I am just starting. This is chronological order. So as I go along in the video, it's actually the process that I did. So this is the order that I actually built everything. I thought it'd be kind of silly or kind of dumb to watch this at such a fast speed. But I mean, you guys can kind of tell what I'm doing. It's not like I have it sped up so fast that you can't tell what I'm doing or you have no idea what I'm doing. You can actually still see, you know, I'm doing a bead here, doing a bead there, I'm measuring this, or I'm cutting this, or whatever. So I'm not sure what you would call this part. I mean, I call them uprights because these are the uprights that the actual handle, like where you grip. This is, you know, what I'm working on right now. So I call them uprights. I-beams are kind of weird to weld onto. Like, as you can see from the side view right here, they're angled weird. So it's not just like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's not like you're just welding on like a square or a flat surface. Like, there's like a lip on each side, so it's kind of weird for actually measuring it. I like the sound of the chipping hammer sped up. Is hilarious too. So here I am measuring out the weight horns for the frame. Here I am just cleaning up the ends, trying to make it as flat as possible. That way weight horns aren't put on crooked and make it so that it's harder to put the weights on and off. This is like the worst part for me for building the Strongman implements, I guess. It's like just trying to make sure everything's square and flush. I'm grinding off a sticker on this black iron pipe I got from Lowe's. I think this is the only metal that I ended up getting from Lowe's. There's a metal supplier here in town, so always go to a metal supplier. Don't go to Lowe's, don't go to Home Depot. If you need metal, go to a metal supplier. And this is a new day, so here I am doing another practice weld. Trying to get these bad boys, the handles, as even as possible right now. So, I don't know. It's more or less eyeballing it because these measurements are a little off. So I'll have to sell these definitely at a discounted rate. I think I lied earlier. This is probably one of the worst parts about welding up these this frame. It's just pipe welding. Pipe welding is hard. It's something about welding like in a circle that you think would be kind of easy, but I don't know, man. Doing welding in a circle like this is not easy. So now that the handles are done, we're on the next part of the build. I call these like the frame connectors. You can call them cross pieces. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But it is the piece that connects the two farmer's blocks together to make it a frame. I kept these right at 24 inches wide. So here I am trying to tack weld this all together right now. That farmer's walk that's up on top is just like kind of freestanding right now. I have to tack weld it that way I can just get a better weld. So that 2-inch axle bar, short round bar right there, that was holding the like 40-pound farmer's walk. That way it was holding it just so that I could actually tack weld it. I had no other way to do this. So sometimes you're gonna have weird setups like this. Weird and sketchy, I guess. Now that everything is tack welded, I can actually start to weld it and finish this up. So I had a bad setup right here, and that's why I was getting a bad weld. I was doing like vertical up right here, so that was not working very well for me. I couldn't get in a good position with how I've set up that last weld. So here I am welding in the flat position. You always want to try to get whatever material you're welding in the flat position. You don't want to be doing like overhead or vertical or horizontal. The easiest position to weld in is flat. So you want to try to get in that position. It's going to make your weld a lot better. So this part of the frame is called toe savers. So this is a little, like 2.5 inch long, 3 inch wide, square piece of metal that I just put 1 inch from the outside. That's where I started the weld. So this helps the pick height be a little bit higher. I was going to try to get a 16-inch pick height, which is pretty much what everyone does across the board for frame. You want the pick to be 16 inches. So what this will do too is this will help so that when you drop the frame, it's not flush with the ground. If you dropped it without these on, you would like crush your feet if your feet were under it. This though, you have like some clearance. So if you put your feet under it when you drop it, which you should probably try not to do that, but accidents do happen. So having these bad boys on here, that'll save your toes. And this is a scrap piece of metal. This is what the metal place called drops. So they couldn't sell it for some strange reason, so they gave me 2 10-inch pieces. So I used 2.5 inches per. I used 2.5 inches per side. 4 total, 2 on each side. These were my best welds out of the whole frame too. Usually, almost every time, when you can get comfortable doing a weld, that's going to be your best weld. So when you're standing and kind of, or maybe crouched over and you have like a weird position you're welding in, it's going to be that much harder to get a good weld. So right here I'm sitting, I'm relaxed, I'm able to get a really good weld right now. This is like the last step, just putting on the weight horns right now. This is, I don't know, just doing like the tubing, the pipe, whatever you want to call it, pipe welding. This is like, I don't know, this is like harder to me than doing like square tubing. I don't know what it is with the circle tubing, the pipe, but I always have a hard time doing it. I'm just doing tack welds right now, just trying to get it so that I can do a full weld later. I don't know if you guys made it this far or not, but it's getting glitchy for whatever weird reason, so skip ahead to 21 minutes, 22 seconds. So here's the end result. It weighs 86 pounds empty. It's about a 16-inch pick height, which is what I wanted. The total cost of materials was $101.65. The Titan Fitness model goes for like $230, so maybe I could fetch $200 for this. It'll be about $100 profit, so that wouldn't be bad. I'll definitely test it out in the upcoming days, see what it can do. It was definitely a fun build either way. Definitely enjoy making some strongman equipment.